The thing about Kyrie is that he is arguably, I've been saying for years, you can argue he's the most skilled player who ever lived, right?
Yes. Legit argument.
There's a legit argument. In fact, when push comes to shove, I think he might win that argument if you just say pure skills.
Max, there was a whole movement in high school basketball called the Jelly Fam. Mm-hmm. Have you heard about the Jelly Fam? Mm-hmm. All these kids doing like reverse layups with the right hand, spinning the ball with English off the glass. And you saw how difficult, and that Kyrie does that stuff like it's in his sleep.
Right. You could argue he is. Best layup package of all time, best handles of all time. By the way, what about the...
doesn't mean it always translates into winning championships.
Nor does it mean that his handles are as good in his era as AI's were in his era.
Better.
But better and greater are two different things. Man, of course, it advances. So
I love AI. He used to carry the hell out of the ball, man.
Yeah. But what I mean is, in his day, he might have been farther out in front of his pack than Kyrie. But in terms of actual skill for skill, Kyrie's going to get him. People improve, right? On the previous
Improve the design, right?
Yeah. And Kyrie isn't, but I got to say, Jay, and it's ridiculous, you don't react off of one game. He just got there. I get it. And they have flaws on the team. Kyrie's got to show at some point in his career. He doesn't have to, but it would be nice for him to. That he can win without LeBron. And by that I mean make a team better with him on the floor. There have been too many examples. He just got to Dallas. I get it. There have been too many examples of teams where you look at the record, and he misses a bunch of time. Where you look at the record with Kyrie on and off the floor, and you go, as Key would say, same thing, right? Or even if the record might get a little worse. Cleveland, Boston, Brooklyn. Can't happen again in Dallas. Now, maybe he's only there for 20-something games and it doesn't matter. But, Jay, I've noticed it. I don't want to come out on the radio the next day and go, oh, look at Kyrie. But I've noticed it, man. Why aren't I'm talking about wins and losses, given how talented. And it's not just the skills, Jay. It's one thing to have skills. People conflate skills and talent, right? Talent's your capacity to do something. Skills is the refined stuff that you get out of it. He has both. You got to win. You're with Luka now. There are plenty of excuses why you could lose. You got to win. If you're Kyrie, you got to show you can win.
Well, everybody's trying to win, Max.
No kidding.
Kyrie Irving's trying to win.
I'm not saying he's not trying.
I don't put the loss on Kyrie Irving last night. I mean, number one, defense is going to be the Achilles heel for the Dallas Mavericks. That's the first thing we said for this team whenever you give up Dorian Finney-Smith, who is one of your primary wing defenders, and Maxi Kleber is not playing, right? He's probably your best defender right now on the team.
Those are your
not on the floor.
Those are your 3-and-D guys, but they're 3-and-D plus. They got a little extra.
Don't really have a rim protector, right? It's more floor spacing. They're going to outscore you. To me, the biggest takeaway from last night wasn't Kyrie Irving missing the shot or him being 7 of 18 for 16 points. It was the fact that this team has to give the ball to the player who is hot, who is going. We always get bogged down into who's going to be the closer, who's going to be the facilitator, whose ego is going to give in to those big. No,